Jeepers creepers, where'd you get those peepers? Jeepers creepers, where'd you get those eyes?
What's good, Cyberpunks and Retro Nerds? It's you-know-who kicking it post-Christmas. I hope you guys had an awesome holiday season. I know mine was excellent. I was totally not ready to go back to work. Couldn't wait to get home. And it occurred to me as I was driving back to my duplex that today is the release day of the latest Jeepers Creepers movie. And I gotta tell you guys, I'm a huge fan of this series. I really love the actual Creeper. I think he's a fantastic horror villain. I can't wait to check this one out, and there's actually a lot to discuss when it comes down to Jeepers Creepers, the director, and all the actors involved. We're gonna get more into that after this. You guys check out the trailer, and I'm gonna just peep the movie. So we'll talk about it soon, folks.
Fear has a scent. I've seen that thing in Haley 23 years ago.
Goddamn slaughterhouse on wheels.
When it comes, it'll kill anyone that's still here.
We need teamers, shopkeepers, farmers, anyone who's looked this thing eye to eye and lived to tell about it and wants to do something about it. What happened here happened before.
Just tell me one thing. Did you bring something that can kill it?
What if the secret to what this thing is the secret of how to kill it?
Before we get into my review of the movie Jeepers Creepers 3, I find it necessary to address a few issues in regards to director Victor Salva. During the 1980s, he directed a horror movie called Clown House.
The circus can be the main event for many a young boy. But for Casey, all this clowning around is about to come to an end. Clown House, now available on video cassette.
That film became the subject of a lot of controversy, mainly because one of the young male actors on his set accused the director of sexually assaulting him and actually filming it. Later on, the director himself was actually convicted of these crimes. It's shocking to know that, and it disgusts me. And it's kind of a wonder that this director was able to actually make any movies past that point in his life whatsoever. It's really off-putting as a fan of the Jeepers Creepers films. And, it's always going to be there like the elephant in the room. Right away, guys, I'm going to say this. It's not as good as the first movie. And sadly enough, guys, it's not as good as the second movie, which I thought personally was kind of subpar to begin with. The biggest problem with this film is, I gotta say, director Victor Salva. Outside of his work in horror, he's also done some big budget studio releases, and I feel like that's where he's coming from. That's where his mindset is. He thinks big, and that perspective doesn't really transpire too well into low budget horror like this. So the biggest problem I have with this movie straight away is, number one, the use of green screen. It's a little unnecessary, and that was the biggest problem in Jeepers Creepers 2. All the subtlety that was in the first movie gets dashed away every single time there's a bad green screen moment. And I'm not opposed to using green screen in movies. I just feel like there's a time and a place for it, and sometimes in these films, well, there's just no place for it. So overall, guys, I gotta say, Jeepers Creepers 3 was a little disappointing, and out of 10 stars, I think I can only award it maybe about a 5.5. At this point, I kind of hope that the movie studio removes director Victor Salva from the project. In my eyes, guys, the strongest aspect about the Jeepers Creepers films is the actual Creeper and the actor Jonathan Breck who plays him. So I hope if they do make a fourth film, they keep him as the Creeper. I hope they remove director Victor Salva off the project.